Hello guys and welcome to my channel. This is Alex, and in today's tutorial we're gonna try to create this table like 10 beasts, and in the next tutorial we're gonna try to create one of this table. But for now we're gonna create this table which is responsive, looks beautiful, and has a picture, a badge for saying if this product is best budget, if it's a high-end model, if it's top rated or something like that. And it is fully customizable, so you will be able to edit it easily, but it is a little bit more complex, I will not lie to you guys. So to be able to create something like this, you will need to head over to plugins and then try to find tablepress, add new, and then install tablepress. Basically, I have it here. I already have tablepress installed. Once you install tablepress, this is what you're gonna do. Head over to tablepress and then try to find this here, and then you create a new table by going to add new, and this is how you name your table. For example, best razors for shaving bald people, something like that. Description is not important. Make sure you have like 4 columns and around 11 rows maybe. You can go for 10 rows and 4 columns. It isn't important. I will delete it. I will leave it as it is. And this is what you're gonna do. I will also have this here inside my custom CSS. So basically you just copy this. This is all of the code that you need to have for creating this style. So for example, this is the button here. This is how you style the text, and this is how you create this little hovers. So if you right click on the button and then you inspect it, you will see that it's column 4. There is column 3, column 2, and column 1. And if you want to change some colors, and if you want to edit a little bit more, then this is what you have to do. Just find somewhere column 2 or column 3 or column 4, this is for our case, and then you go and just change the color. But as you can see, you cannot change the color exactly here. You will need to head over here, and then actually you will need to find this here, temp table button, and this is what you're gonna do. Click Ctrl+F here and find temp table button. This is it, and this is the background color, so we'll be able easily to change it on a hover. So if I, for example, move my mouse here and it changes the color, this is called a hover. So I'm gonna find the real color, which is nowhere to find. I can see a temp table button. I think that this is the code, so we'll click here again. Maybe we'll find it. So type button, and here is the code, I guess, and this is the color for the text. It says color, and for the background this is the color, so you can change it easily. Also, if you want, for example, to change the color of the material, just right click to it and find this color, and then find this code and just copy it, and then you move it here and Ctrl+F. Actually, I didn't copy it correctly, and I guess that I need to inspect it once more. Right click and then inspect, and I'm gonna change this color for this here material, and then I'm gonna copy all of this material. I'm gonna click here, I'm gonna click here, I'm gonna click on color free, I'm gonna click on features, I'm gonna scroll down and find where I can find the color for it. I do not see the color anywhere, so I'm gonna keep looking for it, and we found it. So basically now you have to copy this code, Ctrl+C or right click and copy. Then what you're gonna do, Ctrl+F, then find it, and then the next thing what you're gonna do is you find the color. This is the color. For example, if you change this to black, it will look like this, so you can change it easily. If you want to change this editor's choice here text, I mean if you want to change the color, you will need to copy this code. Actually you will need to copy this whole code. This is a responsive, so you will have it somewhere around here. This is for the responsive. It's located somewhere around here, and you can change the color as well pretty easily. So let me just check. This is for the color, so you can also see the color as well. And this is it. We found it. So if you want to change the color for this is for the link, I guess. And no, this is for the label. So if this is for the label, for example, if you change the background to black, it will look like this. You will need to change it obviously here. I'm just changing it here so that I don't need to go back and forth a couple hundred of times. So I'm gonna type red. Nothing happened for some reason. So I'm gonna type it for the border. You can also change the border. I will just change the color for the border. So I'll type solid red. And I'm gonna type enter. And now it's red. Also what you can change is the color of the text. But for some reason it doesn't want to change. I'm not sure why. For example, I'm gonna type black. No, nothing is happening. I'm gonna type here black. Not sure why this is not changing at all. The background is, yeah, I forgot to write important, so I will type here background black. Come on, black. And you see it didn't change at all. It looks like this for some reason. If you remove the border, it will also change the color, but here it does not change the color. Why? I'm not sure. Where is the background? Let me just check. This is for the border. Background, where the hell are you? I guess it's somewhere around here. Yeah, this is it. So change to red, to black. It changes pretty easily right now because we found the right code. You will always want to check it here and then modify it later. Also, if you see, it changed also for responsive, and it changed also for the regular look. So if I drag it, it looks like this. It goes to the left side, this badge, but when it's fully visible, it looks like this. So if I refresh this, it will turn back to normal. So you will always need make sure that you find the code here, and then you just change the colors, because I'm not sure if you want to change anything else. If you want to change the text color, on hover, right click on it, and then basically just click here, then Ctrl F, then like this. Change the color to you want. I don't want to do that, obviously. So I'm gonna type here red, I guess, and we will see how it will look like. This is how it looks like when you change to red, and you can also do it the same way. I also do not recommend that you change any settings for the column 1, because it looks pretty damn good as it is. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy basically some settings. I mean, not settings, but more of the whole table details, I guess. So if you finish with this, you have to change it here, obviously. I changed it here because I wanted to show to you how it looks like when I change it, because I don't want to go back and forth and redo everything. This is how it should look like, and it looks pretty damn nice. I will copy it and leave it down in the description, so you don't have to mess with it. If you have any problems, if it messes up with your code on your website, let me know so that we can fix it together. So if you go to all tables, and I will copy this here, I will copy this one, and then I'm gonna go to all tables and find the table for the best electric shaver for bald people. And then I'm gonna skip the first one here, the first column, and then I'm gonna start pasting everything. So I'm gonna paste. For the sake of the tutorial, I'm gonna use everything the same so that I don't lose time. Also, make sure that you have 11 rows and 4 columns. 4 columns is really important. And I will also leave this down into the description. It isn't hard to change. I will let you know how you can do it. So if you go to edit table and copy this as well, I will copy this one, I will copy this one. Basically everything is the same. The only thing you have to change is the text and a few codes. So I'm gonna copy everything, and I will copy also this one. This is what you also gonna do. And I'm gonna copy this one as well. Copy and then paste it slowly, just like this, and save it. And we will see how it looks like. So to see how it looks like, I'm gonna create a new post, posts, add new, and I'm gonna copy this code. If you are using some caching plugins, you will need to also do this, but first I need to type the shortcode. I'm using shortcode plugin to write my shortcodes. If you're using a caching plugin like I do, WordPress Rocket, this can mess up with your table like a lot. So this is what you're gonna do. You will need to write this code as well, this piece of code inside of your post, I mean inside of here, and then just paste it, make sure it looks like this. Then I'm gonna publish it, but I'm gonna set it on private because I do not want other people to see it as well. And if I click on preview, it looks like this, I guess. Let me know how you think it looks like. The code is working correctly, and now we're gonna test it how it looks like without the code, so you guys can have a glimpse of that, how it looks like. Alright, the code is deleted, and this is how it looks like without the code. So I'm gonna paste the code again, save it, then refresh it, and now I'm gonna tell you how you can change everything. Go to edit table, then click on here, then go to Advanced Editor, and then click on Accept, and then go here, and this is what you're gonna do. Pay close attention because this is really important. Head over to Amazon and find the product that you want to add. So I'm gonna find electric shaver for bald man, and then I'm gonna click on here, and then I'm gonna click on the image, and then I'm gonna open it. Then I'm gonna open the image, and then I'm gonna open it in another panel, so that I can have this code. And then I'm gonna copy this code and head over here and paste the code inside of here. And what you're gonna make sure you do is, for every image that you add, you will need to have like 160 SL 116/GPG. And then what you're gonna do is use the following features. Make sure you disable it. The background colors of consecutive rows shall alternate. Disable these ones as well, then save it, and then refresh this one as well. And now what you can see, nothing changed, and not sure why. Actually, I used the wrong code. I can already see that because this is table 48 and not 8. So this is what you're gonna do. I'm gonna type table ID 48, and always make sure you write the ID correctly and that you do not make mistakes with this, because it will show not so good if you make a mistake. Nothing happened for some reason. Actually, it happened. It works perfectly fine, I guess. But the only thing that I think that I made mistake is gonna open this one again, advanced corrector, and copy this image here. And I'm gonna make sure that I copy it correctly. Also, make sure to copy it here as well. And also change the alt tags, which is really important as well. The alt tags should be something like this. For shavers, brown electric razor for man, and then you go to edit table and you change it here. Make sure it's inside these two little brackets, and then click on OK, and then save it. And I'm pretty sure then if I refresh it, it will look like this. So looks pretty awesome. And I can see that we made a little mistake here, so I'm gonna copy it and then save image, and then refresh it, and it looks like this. I'm not sure why the third column is not showing. So what you're gonna do, I'm gonna look all of this through, and I am going to open, for example, another table that I have. For example, on this table here. Actually, this is wrong. I will head over to tablepress once more, all tables, and then I'm gonna just copy the third row. You basically copy and paste everything like this. It's more easier to do it. Then start pasting. Then save changes, and then refresh. I'm not sure why it is not displaying anything, because it should show something, I guess. So I'm gonna look through this code, and I see that it does not contain any text. In fact, it does not contain anything. So I'll copy the whole code. I'm gonna copy from here, the second one, and then I'm gonna start pasting. Make sure you do that as well, and that you don't make the same mistake as I did. I will leave down the code for all of this inside of the description, so you can guys get it for free. Then click on Save Changes. Now WordPress Rocket, clear cache, and you have it like this. If you want to change the text for it, just head over to Edit Table, click on here, Advanced Editor, click once more, and you change the text here between these spans dimensions. Then you type here weight, then you type here, and reservoir, type here. Make sure that you do not delete these brackets, because it will make problems. And if you have the text changed, it should look like this. And now what you can also do for the second column, you can also click on it and then change the little bracket, I mean the little badge here. So you can type high-end model, so you can type something like you want, something that you want, then click on Save Changes, and you will have something like this. But I do not recommend that you write it this long. Make sure 3 to 4 words maximum, and that's it. And also on here you can change, let me just, this is the second column, you can change the text as well for the product. So you change it here, I mean you change it here between, what did I type, between these little brackets, before the anchor text, and that's it. You save it basically, and the text should be changed just like this. And also what you want to make sure is, if you want to add links, I added links also on this one here, that you copy, when you copy the link, you copy it here, so it redirects to that product. And then I'm gonna save it, refresh it and check it. Where does it redirect me? It should be here. So if I click on it, it will go to here. And also make sure that you use your store ID and create affiliate links, and not using basic links like this. And also you do the same thing for the button, and that's also pretty damn easy to do. So click on here, that's the fourth column, it's called D for me, it should be also D for you. Click on it and basically change it here as well. Not that hard. It is a little bit more time consuming, but hey, you have a nice looking table which is perfect. So if I refresh it, it looks perfectly fine and amazing. And this is how you can create this little table, which looks awesome and stylish, I guess, and responsive. And it looks like the one 10Beasts uses. And in the next tutorial we are gonna try to create some tables like this. I'm not sure if I can find it. So yeah, we're gonna try to create some tables like this, which he also has. But if you want to learn how to create tables like this, please make sure that you check my previous tutorial on how to use AAVP plugin on my channel. I will leave it down in the description, so you can guys find it and use that plugin and create tables like these ones. And basically that's it for this tutorial. If you have any questions and if you want some help with the code, please let me down in the description, like I told you, and I will reach out to you and help you. You can also contact me by email, and that's it. Have a nice day, stay awesome. I will see you guys the next time.